Take a look. It's in a book. Reading gay boy. I can read anything. What did I say? I say, take a look. It's in, I wish I had a book around me. It's in a book. Reading gay boy. Why do y'all watch my ass? I'm crazy. What is up, my babies? Child, I do not know why y'all are. Why don't y'all think I'm annoying as hell? I'm sure I am. All right. What is up? First of all, before I get into any of this, let me just say that they are opening, like they're really opening the state up. Like they're opening Atlanta up. And like I said, I think the clubs and stuff they're gonna be opened. Hold on, child. They're gonna be opened on May 31st. What's up, booze? What's up, babies? I was just talking about how I miss your Monday lives. I'm gonna try and do it more often because like I do miss talking to you, babies. Are you working on new music? Oh my God, I just did. Thank you, Daryl. Oh, that's so sweet. I just did the EP. I'm not, well, I do have this feature that's gonna be dropping pretty soon. And I don't want to give away too much because it's just on that person's like project and they're working hard on it. But it's a cute little feature. And it's just, there was a lot of homosexual LGBT energy there. And of course I had to, they reached out, they're like, I want you to drop a verse for me. I was like, yeah, why not? Let's do it. So I can't wait for that to come out. I have something else coming out with Caswell. So just little stuff like I'm doing on the side. But for my next project, I want it to be like a full project, like, because I've done 2 EPs and I feel like I've gotten my feet wet enough to be like, okay, I know what I should do next time, what I shouldn't do next time, what I should stay away from, what I need to work on, you know. So like a full little mixtape, I think is the next step. I just want to keep putting out stuff for y'all to enjoy. So that's that. I did see that. Is it Ocean? No, it's not Ocean. Well, I mean, I'm always working on something with Ocean. Ocean, like, I mean, I was over there helping him with his stuff, like production and stuff. But it's just like I love that relationship with him. Because it's like it's like back and forth cooperation. He's an artist like through and through. So like I'm always working with him on something. I need an R&B from you. I understand and I feel that. But I feel like I need to make sure I get. If rapping is one thing, but singing is a whole other like lane of production, you know what I mean? And I feel like if I don't have everything I need right now, I'm not gonna do it because it's gonna sound like but I hear you. I hear what you're saying. Oh, Kelly Evans, love your content and thanks for answering my question on Patreon. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so speaking of Patreon, thanks to those, like seriously, thanks to those of you who have gone over and signed up, because I've noticed in the past few days it has gone up by a lot. Like we reached our third goal at this point, and now we're moving on to the 4th goal. So I really appreciate those of you going over there and checking it out. It's literally, I don't like being the advertiser and the fucking sign up, but I gotta be your own advocate, right? But at the base level of $5 a month, you get. I mean, because I'm releasing a podcast every week. So it's almost like you're paying a little over $1 per podcast. You know what I mean? So I feel like that works out easily. And if you can't do that, it's a $1 a month on Patreon. But I do appreciate those of you who have gone out and, coming out your pocket during this time is not fun. So I really I really understand and appreciate it. But like we always do, well, every Monday I put up a post on Patreon that allows the patrons to tell me what they want me to speak about on that following day, on Tuesday. So every week, you get to give me topic suggestions on what you want what you want the podcast to be about. And of course, as Insecure is being aired, I'm going to be talking about breaking down all the whole episode of Insecure for the first half of the podcast, each podcast episode, and then I move on to what the patrons send in and stuff. So since we're on the topic of Patreon and Insecure, I do want to talk a little bit, not too much, because I want you to tune into Patreon. But thank you. But I do want to discuss a little bit of Molly and Issa's dynamic on the latest episode, right? Like I said, if you want the whole discussion, you can definitely tune in to patreon.com/AdrianExpression. But we gotta talk about Miss Molly, girl. We gotta talk about Miss Molly. No, actually, we have to talk about, I think that's what I focus on, are the people who they're outside of the situation. Thank you, Christina. You're so lovely, and the Patreon is great. I'm so glad that y'all think it's great. I'm so glad, and I can't wait to evolve it even further as I get more people over there. But yeah, okay. So I know a lot of y'all have been in this situation, right? Where it's like you have been persevering in a certain relationship, right? And when it finally, and maybe signs of it has shown. Oh, thank you, S.J. Evans. Thank you. I love you, Adrian. Keep up the good work. Wow, that's so sweet. Maybe signs of it has shown, and y'all try to act like it's not there, maybe. But for the most part, people are just watching cautiously from the outside, watching y'all relationship, right? And it could be relationship, friendships, or whatever, right? And then when the friendship finally breaks, or when the relationship finally breaks, that's when people want to come in and tell all day motherfuckers, oh, well, why don't y'all work it out? Y'all need to talk to each other, like how Kelly was doing it. I think she came from, Kelly has a good spirit, obviously. I think that she cares about Molly and Issa. But it's just interesting how a lot of people, they stand on the outside when the shit's going down, but when it finally breaks, all of a sudden now they're like, oh, well, y'all need to talk it out. Y'all need to work it out. Let's talk. Lady London, what's up? If you were here earlier, you would know why I reacted like that. I'm not gonna say a lot, but because I don't want to, but I'm just excited. I'm just saying, I'm excited. So what was I? Jesus, I'd be thinking about 10,000 things at the same time. It'd be like 10 tabs open in my brain at the same time, child. No, but yeah, so I think a lot of times why people do that is because they're uncomfortable. It's not so much that they care about, well, I think that Kelly does, but I'm saying in general, it's not so much that they care about what y'all going through. It's just that they're uncomfortable seeing the split happen. They're uncomfortable with it. They want it to be solved as quickly as possible. Y'all come together. It's just like, girl, a lot of people who say this, and that's why I just tweeted, I was like, a lot of people will say shit like that, but they would have left the friendship. They would have left the relationship that they're talking about that they want you to mend. They would have left that shit a long time before you did. They would have left that shit a long time ago, right? So people are always talking about, oh, well, you need to work it out. You need to signing up for Patreon today. Oh, thank you. Yeah, people are always talking about, oh, well, yeah, you need to sort that mess out. Sort it out. Y'all need to talk. It's like, bitch, you know what I went through? You know what? Do you know how much I had to muzzle myself or how much I had to sacrifice for that shit? And now that it's finally over, you want me to be like, oh, well, please. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, Molly was wrong. And y'all can say what you want to say. Molly was motherfucking, she was in the wrong. I'm not saying that a conversation didn't need to happen. Maybe she felt some type of way, whatever. But the way that Molly did that shit at Issa's event, blowing the fuck up, that shit was wrong. That shit was wrong, especially for the reasons in which she did it. That shit was wrong. So if you know you're wrong and you don't care, Adrian, I'm a nurse who works with COVID patients after a long shift. Listening to you helps me laugh. Thank you so much for the content. Wow. Jesus. Well, I hope that you're staying as safe as possible. I'm definitely glad I could help. Seeing comments like that really, really encourages me because, like, I'm going through the same quarantine y'all going through, and it's really distressing, especially because, you know, I like to be bouncing off the walls. Thank you. And I'm so glad that I can help you out in the same way that y'all are helping me out. Oh shit, what was I just saying? God damn it. I just got retested for COVID and I still got the shit. What? How many times has she caused a scene at an event? 3 times. Yeah, Molly there are people who have, I think everyone has insecurities, right? Everyone has certain insecurities, but I think the difference in maturity is how you deal with that shit, or if you are aware of that shit, how aware you are of it, and how you deal with it. So, oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Molly, right? She fucked up. I'm sorry. She was in the wrong. And if you don't care about the relationship and you fucked up, then okay, I guess you just move on. But if you care about the relationship and you fucked up, you're the one who has to, you know what I mean? You got to reach out. All this talk to Issa, reach out to Molly. I don't think that Issa should be the one doing it. Maybe they'll even have the show let Issa reach out, be the one reaching out, and, you know, kumbaya, happily ever after. But I still, even if that happens, I still don't think Issa should be the one reaching out to Molly. I also think that we have to be careful about the type of friends that we have in our lives. Like, if this is a constant thing happening, and I know it's a TV show, and I know obviously it would not be a TV show without drama. So, like, you know, if they had a perfect friendship, it wouldn't be a good TV show, right? But what I'm saying is, if in the journey of your relationship or friendship with a person, it always circles back to insecurity, or it always circles back to a fight, or it always I'm not saying friends don't fight or friends don't have disagreements, but goddamn, if that's the consistent thing, if that's the only thing that is guaranteed, it's a goddamn fight, is you know, projected insecurity. You don't need that shit in your life. You know what I mean? You don't need to be dealing with that shit. Like I said, life is already hard enough as it fucking is. And then for you to have other people in it who can make it more difficult, I'm not excited for a Molly-centered episode, to be very honest. It rubs me the wrong way seeing her so comfy on a vacation after doing Issa like that. And I think that a lot of people are very uncomfortable with seeing other people comfortable who do dirty shit like that, or who've done really like questionable, shady shit that highlights their insecurity. Maybe that makes people feel so uncomfortable seeing that other person just, I guess, in their eyes, they're thriving. Like, that person fucked me over and they're thriving. That doesn't, I'm here to tell you, it doesn't matter, because if that person was struggling so much with themselves, no vacation is going to erase that shit. no BMW, no high-paying job, no matter how they smile and laugh, that is not going to erase that deep-seated insecurity that infects everything that they do. Molly don't know what the fuck to do with her relationship. You know what I mean? Every part of her life, her friendships, family is difficult, but she's still tripping all over her family, don't know what to do with it. Molly, she might be on a vacation, she might be on somebody's cruise, she might be making 7 figures or 6 figures. That shit don't matter. She's still lost. And so that's why I find before they used to piss me off, but as I got older, I'm like, okay, it don't matter. That shit don't matter. It doesn't matter. And that's also why, you know, that's why I always say everything that glitters ain't gold. A lot of the shit that you be seeing on social media, A lot of these people who like to be flashy and that shit is the girl. it Everything that glitters ain't gold. So while you over here distracted by the glittering shit off in the distance, that person's out here struggling. You know what I mean? Andrew gonna leave her ass. Now that's what I think is gonna happen. And I think it was kind of alluded to when Issa said, "Hey, girl, like, if this shit don't work out with Andrew, it's not my fault." And Andrew, like I said before, Andrew is kind of like trying to help her see, like, "Hey, sis, you doing too much." Even when they were fighting, Andrew was like, "This is kind of not the place to be doing this," you know. So while Molly's on these vacations and you think she's living her life and whatever, there's still that deep-seated insecurity that I think has Molly went to therapy yet? I don't know, but she got pissed when Issa, brought up that suggestion. I think that I have to reiterate that I know that Issa is not perfect. I know that she's not. But the way in which Molly handles situations is really gonna fuck her up, I think. it's really gonna ruin her ass if she doesn't take care of it. And there's another thing that I want to point out too. People can show that if you've been fucked over by someone, and people can show that I changed or whatever, but it's still up to you to decide whether or not you want a person back in your life. That's why I'm reiterating that point where all these people talk about, "Oh, girl, yeah, you need to go talk to her. You need to go talk to her." If you're not careful, some of these people will be like having you wanted to make up with your abusers. And I know that's taking it further than the show is going. But what I'm saying is you got to be careful. Like, at the end of the day, the decision is in your hands whether or not you want to take that person back. You know what I mean? Especially if history has shown you that if you take this person back, they're going to continue to do the same bullshit. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Issa also has a lot of shit to work on. But I see Issa actually growing, but Molly, I feel like, is moving in the wrong direction or not moving on what matters. And I wish she'd wake up. Yeah, like, when I just noticed certain things about me after I got out of my last relationship. And I was like, girl, whatever you thought you was getting from somebody, you need to, I know I said this already, but you need to get that shit from yourself. Like, you need to sit your ass down and you need to work on, because you were leaning on this person maybe in ways that you don't even recognize. Your ass needs to figure that shit out. You know what I mean? And I think that Molly does not see life like that. It's almost like if I'm gonna have a man to say I have a man, instead of like, do I really want a man right now? Like, I realize relationships are responsibilities too. Like, they're whole ass responsibilities. Okay. It's not just like something you wear on your arm and you just, you know what I mean? So if you're not ready for that, or if you don't want that, then don't go into that. Yeah, I think Andrew's gonna get tired of that shit. But at the same time, Andrew has a hard time opening up himself. So I wonder what's going on with that. I don't know. We're only halfway through the season. It's gonna be great to see what they're gonna be serving the girls. But yeah, so that was just one part of Insecure. Like I said, on Patreon, I will be able to use your comments as a guide to how I go through stuff. And also I will dissect the whole episode and not just one part. So if you want to check that out, make sure you go to patreon.com/AdrianExpression. I want to move on to another topic just so that we can cover all the things that I think we should cover. So this Nelly and Ludacris thing I thought was so goddamn hilarious. Did y'all see that shit? Penny Pratt. Oh, Kyla Pratt. Yeah, that shit was cool seeing her. Her voice is just so like nostalgic. Yeah. Like, just seeing her face, hearing her, she looks so goddamn beautiful. It was cool to see her. So, and I know I'm not one to talk about shaky connections the way that my live streams sometimes be going, and girl, this should be on mute and I be talking. No shade, but I'm not a multimillionaire. So Nelly ass was on that goddamn live with Ludacris, girl, and it was like, are we doing this shit off of Nokia? Like, I was like, bruh, why is this shit giving me like a pixelated version of Sword Art Online or something? Like, what? Something wrong with the servers? Yeah, Nelly was in that. Ludacris was like, I understand what you're saying. Nelly was like, and we, I said, girl, the sound was giving me very much Motorola Razor. You know what I mean? It was like, Luda was being a gentleman. He was being nice. And the only thing that pissed me off with Luda was like, that R. Kelly line. I was like, please, y'all niggas have got to let go of R. Kelly. Y'all got to let his ass go. Y'all gotta let go of R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. Let their ass go. We have so much beautiful talent, so many creative people in the Black community, in the gay community. We have so much power there. We don't have to go back there. Ludacris talking about, and I love R. Kelly, but around my daughters, I'm not comfortable. So just leave it out. So what's the point? I didn't like that shit. And I was so mad because Ludacris looked so fine. Ludacris was looking so fine in the camera. Ludacris was looking so fine. Girl, Ludacris was looking fine in that camera. He had them shades on and them lips. I said, hey, boo. Luda. He had them shades on. I said, can you see me? Because I can see you. Oh, he was looking so fine. Nelly looked so fine too. Nelly, it was so funny watching the dynamic because Nelly's like, yeah, bro, yeah, we doing it. And Luda's trying to like be strategic, and Nelly was just like, what you see is what you get. It was cool. Aside from that R. Kelly bullshit, it was cool. Those are type of lives that, like, besides Nelly's connection, we got to get Nelly some. I said on Twitter, I was like, you got to contact your internet service provider, Nelly, girl. But I do like those types of lives where it's just like a beautiful exchange of energy and shit. And that's what it seemed like they were trying to do. Scrub. Yeah, so his fro was popping. Speaking of fro, let me tell you something. I'm about to start doing PowerPoint fucking slideshows on y'all ass with the way that I still haven't gone to nobody's barbershop. I'll be looking in the mirror like, God damn, bitch. Like, y'all better be lucky I like doing YouTube because, sis, I'll be looking in the mirror like, bitch. But child, it's only so much a bandana can cover, girl. It's only so much. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna make this aesthetic work, honey. But I'm just like, girl, y'all lucky I love y'all. I'm finna be recording my ass, looking a fucking mess for y'all. Oh, thank you. Y'all sweet. Stop. But you know what I mean? Like, I feel like everyone has those days where, like, God damn, they look in the mirror like, shit. Do some finger waves. They can't wave in this shit. I don't know how. Ain't waving this shit. The only thing I'm waving this shit is goodbye. Shit. Do some finger waves. Just some tidal wave, bitch. Just some tsunami. Somebody said, do finger waves. Can't do no finger waves with this. Make some palm waves. I don't know, girl. It can't be no finger, though. Shit. Girl, they said do finger waves, bitch. I'm about to give you a whole tsunami wave. Why the fuck do y'all watch me? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, God. I'm about to give y'all fucking, like, asteroid hit the ocean waves, sis. I'm about to give y'all, talking about finger waves. Girl, I'm giving y'all Brillo pad. Honey. I'm giving y'all paintbrush teas, girl. You see what I'm saying? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So yeah, I thought that Nelly shit was fun. It's good. Yeah, it really is giving Brillo pad honey. And like, I don't even know what I want to do with it next. Of course, I feel like I want to do a crazy ass color again. I like that top too. Thanks. I'm sure it's a repeat. And that's another thing. Can't go to nobody's mall, and the mall's not open and shit. But I'm just like, I don't want to go out. I don't. I don't want to go nowhere with a bunch of people. I don't want to do it. But or orange. I don't know if I could rock orange. I don't think I could pull off no orange. So, maybe I don't know. I don't know. I've done blue. I've done this purple cute thing. I'm trying to think about. I don't know. I don't know. I think orange would have me looking like somebody's highlighter, maybe giving us all types of stop sign tees. And there was a whole line for the beauty store. Ooh, mint green, ash pink, sunset colors. Yeah, something like that. If I'm gonna do orange, I feel like a mix with other oranges. Like when this actually looks super decent, it was like purples and pinks and stuff. That's because I had added. I first dyed it pink, but then I was like, this is a lot. so I put some blue. Well, some blue was left over. I put some blue in there too to make it a little mix. Blood orange would look good. Oh, thank y'all. Look at y'all. There's definitely some other stuff I want to talk about. It's slipping my mind. I saw what y'all were bringing up about Nicki Minaj and stuff, and how the girls are fighting over this number one. Silver. Oh shit. I don't know. I feel like I'd have to really bleach the shit out of my hair for it to be given silver tees, like a real silver. You know what I mean? And I already had to bleach it hard as hell for this shit. She was credited again. Okay, it was a glitch. I was about to say Umbrella Academy. Let's talk. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let's talk about Umbrella Academy, girl. It's not a cat. I think cats are so cute. We're standing for Klaus. Klaus is the mother. One of the what did Oprah say? The mother that I never had. The sister. Oh, child, can't believe I'm quoting Oprah shady ass. But the girls released a little trailer. No, it wasn't even a trailer. It was like a promo thing on Twitter. Twitter, yeah. And it was just like the cast of the stars dancing around and shit. Is Mary J. Blige going to still be in this? When we're talking about acting, I don't think Mary does not get enough props for how the fuck she went off, like as an actress. She did the goddamn thing. I was like, God damn, I forgot she was married. Of course I know it's married, but you know what I mean? Like, she was acting, sis. she was fucking acting. You know what? I often wonder if I would be a good actor. And I feel like I've said this too many times, which means I need to fucking try to do something. I don't know. But I wonder if I would be a decent actor. You think I could act straight? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I can't even talk, bro. Hold on. Girl, not this gay ass shirt. God damn it. Hold on. What the fuck do straight niggas say? What's up, bro? I changed the tire today, bro. You want your oil change, bro? What's up? This outfit's not doing me good. Hold on, girl. I'm trying to get it right. Damn, that gay ass. Okay, hold on. What's up, little mama? What's up? I can do it. You just gotta give me some baggy pants. I'm gonna sag a little bit so I can show the boys while I'm acting. No. Girl. Okay, wait, damn. Straight boys don't say girl. Okay. What the fuck do straight boys? What do straight boys be talking about? Oh, hey, bro, turn on that ESPN real quick. Yeah, right. Let me see niggas throw balls around for 2 hours straight and call that entertainment. All you got to do is talk about cars, video games, sports, or bitches. Okay. I was about to say yes, ma'am. Honey, that car is sickening. You know, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna. They be doing like this. Okay, hold on. I need some shades or something. What's up, bro? You look like white people who overuse AAVE. That's exactly how I look. Why do y'all have me crying? I can't stand y'all. Oh my God. God damn it. Y'all are so annoying. Oh my God. It's a no, and it's a no for me, sis. Y'all are not coming for my acting skills, okay? I'm a good actor. I can be straight. I can walk straight from your nigga house to the next. All right. I'm done. Adrian, the first video I ever saw you doing gay vibes from you, it was the one with a lot of views. I believe you can do it. Or maybe, I don't know. I could do it. I'm sure I could do it. It would take a lot of like forcing myself to stop the automatic habits, the automatic things that I do, and just embodying something else. I would just have to have a baseline. I'd have to see Tradrian. I would have to have a baseline to like imitate. And after a while, I'm sure I could get into it. Shit, I did it for a number of years going to church. Yes, God, on that piano, honey. On that organ, sis, I was playing, girl, while they was talking about the gays burning in hell, honey. You better believe it. You better believe it. You'd have to stop the reactions. One cute outfit and sis is gone. You better believe it. I would literally have to be like, can you imagine me trying to hit on like trying to pretend to hit on a beautiful woman? I would immediately have to change from, yes, girl, you are really doing it right now, bitch. You better work, to whatever niggas say to hit on a straight woman. You know what I mean? It would just, the automatic reaction of, yes, God! It was just like, straight? Ain't that straight about that. Hey, yo, mama, what's happening? But then my, what they be calling us? What they call us? Think Peace Twitter, they be saying we too woke. Then my ass be talking about, oh my God, don't catcall these women. Whatever niggas say to hit us. I don't know what they be saying. And whatever they be saying, it don't be working. Cause they be coming off real weird, don't they? Exactly. So what are you talking about? I don't want to do that shit. Adrian, please say what's up, Ma. Okay. What's up, Ma? I can say, hey, T. Eddie, much better than what's up, Ma. That shit don't be working. That shit don't be working. I don't know how we got on the fact that my ass is over here playing straight. Now, sis, they have gay for pay. We need to have straight for pay. And the reason why we need to have it is because a lot of us have already done that shit, and we did not get any payment for that shit. We need straight for pay. If any moment in my life I had to pretend or act like my ass wasn't gay, that's straight for pay, and I need to be recompensated. I need to be compensated for my goddamn contribution. Okay? Straight for pay, straight for pay. That's exactly what needs to happen. That's the next industry. Hey, beautiful, let me get your number. See, there we go. See, I want my loan back from trying to act straight. Hell yeah, you know how many years of self-expression was taken away from my ass over here? But the thing is that from very young, I knew I was gay, but in certain environments, I just tried to just not exude it, if that makes any sense. And the way that I basically knew to not exude the gayness was by just standing still and shutting the fuck up. Because if I because if I started speaking, them girls would be like, child, anyway. Oh, if you what you said, Shy? If you or a loved one were ever forced to act straight, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Oh, that needs to be a social program. Set aside some tax dollars for real. We could call that that's gay reparations. How about that? Do Boosie? You want me to do a Boosie imitation? Come on, man. I don't know how to do his ass. Let me. How do you do Boosie? Like this or something. Like this. I do like this. This is my Boosie imitation. You want to know why? You want to know why this is my Boosie imitation? Somebody guess. I want to see who's gonna get it. Why is this my Boosie imitation right here? Somebody gonna get it? I want to see who in the class gonna get it. He said straight, not J. His period. Someone said jail. His destiny. You better believe it. Jail. Where's Kamala Harris when you need her? Jail. Locked up and won't let them out. The big house. Handcuffed. You better believe. Yes, ma'am. That's my Boosie imitation. Take his ass. What's this said? You niggas are going to jail. Take his ass to jail. Clank, clank. Clank, clank. I know why the jailbird sings. You want to know why? I know why the jailbird sings. I know why you want to. I know why the jailbird sings. Cause he just seen two niggas fucking and he can't stop talking about this shit. I know why the jailbird sings. I know, and I'm speaking specifically to Boosie. I'm not gonna get riled up, but some of these niggas need to be escorted off the premises. Some of these niggas need to be escorted off the premises. Okay. Wow. So I tried to stay away from COVID news, so I really don't know what's going on. Over the weekend, I really did not want to see Mitch McConnell's old turtle-chinned ass. Didn't want to see his ass. Didn't want to see Donald Trump's old pie-faced ass. Didn't want to see his old fucking an American pie. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see none of their ass. Woo, girl. So I don't know what's going on. Either way, just know that I'm stuck in this state where these girls decide to open up their shit. And I seen that they was at, I don't know where some of the gays were at. Maybe they had some beef over the internet and they was just like, girl, they were just waiting for this shit to open up. They were fighting over there in Atlanta. And I'm very careful when I say that because I think some people will take it as like, oh, well, the only thing black gays know how to do in Atlanta is fight and be messy and all that shit. Now the people that I'm around, the black gays I'm around, we don't do that shit. Okay? We don't do that shit. We don't do that shit. We literally have fun. When the quarantine wasn't here, we had fun, go get some drinks, go shake our ass at the club, meet new people, that's it, and just come home. These girls were ready. So that's why I always say every demographic is just that. It's a demographic. It's not a monolith, right? Because even in the straight demographic, you have people who love to fight and be messy, and you have people who are just like chilling. And it's the same thing in the gay demographic. You have people who love to fight and be messy, and then you have gays who are just chilling. You know, maybe they light a blunt, maybe they go dance, and that's it. But the girls were out here. Some of the girls were out there fighting. I will say that. Trinidad has 116 cases total. We did so good. God damn, meanwhile, Jamaica is reopening the country with the cases climbing. Jamaica, what around we don't know. You know, I know what's that. Jamaica, what go on, what you do? Them a open up, what? Why them a open up the place there for? Child, I just read this headline. Jamaica's in a standoff with a cruise ship. St. Lucia opening up too. But see, that is, Jules said people won't take it seriously until they test positive, and I believe that's true. I think a lot, if we're talking about America specifically, a lot of the reason why this shit is so messy is because of the culture that has been fostered for generations in this goddamn country. It's one of violent individualism. It's, you know what I mean? It's selfishness. It's economy based instead of people based. Not realizing that you need people to have a goddamn economy in the fucking first place. It's not surprising. It's just building on the fucked up ass legacy of this goddamn country. Every single time I think about this shit, I wish that I could, like, my lifespan lasted for 1,000 or 2,000 years, just so that I could be able to read about what happens. Like how we can read about, I always reference Rome, like how we can always read about these other great ancient civilizations. I wish that I would be able to see what the fuck happens. And just like, Tina, oh, you're so smart. I watch you every chance I get. I love you. Oh, thank you. Stop. Thank you. I appreciate it. But that's the one thing I just wish, of course, for other reasons, because my ass is a nerd, a sci-fi nerd. I'll be, girl, don't let me start talking about Dyson spheres and wormholes and shit, and you know, type 3, 4, you know, civilizations and shit. So, of course, for that reason, I would love to have stayed on this planet for a long time. But the only reason I would, not on this planet, have consciousness for this long, for a long period of time, because I don't know if I want to stay here for that. Can you imagine being in this bitch for 1,000 years and nothing changed? I'd be like, girl, never mind. Take it back. I don't want it. Goddamn. Okay, I'm late and I love you. Well, thank you. I'm thinking, oh, Cuomo ain't playing with that shit. That's why I have a love-hate relationship with politicians. It's like, politicians will be handling one area of shit so well, and then you look to another and they there goes the slave labor. It's like, God damn. But I see what you're saying. Definitely, if we're talking about people handling COVID, we would definitely want Cuomo handling that shit over, I guess, aside from the prisoners making hand sanitizer. But definitely would want him handling that shit over Mr. Cheeto. Cheeto getting mad at everybody but his goddamn self. I knew we were fucked when he tried to drag the World Health Organization. Bitch, how are you so trifling that you want to, instead of talking about your shortcomings and the flaws of this fucking approach, even if you want to call it that shit, you want to drag the World Health Organization, you want You want to? I think I saw a headline that said the White House said the CDC let the country down. Let me make sure I get it right because I don't want to spread. Yep, White House. The CDC let the country down on testing. And that is what, oh my goodness. I guess because I have been around people like that who it's like you could show them a video recording of them doing something wrong and they're going to blame the goddamn video. You know what I mean? I've been around people like that. It don't matter what it is. It's always somebody else's fault. And I think being around people like that for so long it has let me try so hard to never approach that temperament ever when it comes to myself. Like, I don't want to be somebody where somebody clearly showed me that, girl, you probably could have done that shit better. Like, or let's try this shit a different way. Or that's somebody told me that shit. I'm just like, well, no, girl, what you said, that shit was fucked up and it's somebody else's fault. Like that shit, girl, you so immature. But that's how he's running the country. This is how this nigga's running the country. He's like, well, it's not my fault. Y'all niggas can die. New Zealand has said, girl, we're doing it. Absolutely obsessed with it. Oh, yes. And I'm not one to defend a war criminal, but did you notice how this administration, they were trying to go after Obama and like, oh, well, girl, we need to have a whole DOJ investigation on this shit. But it's just like the logic it's not working. It's not working because with all the shit that y'all have done, the defense that the president's attorneys have had was that Trump is president, and so therefore he can't be goddamn tried. That's basically down to nuts and bolts of it. That's what it is. Is that, oh well, he's the president, so you can't come for his ass. So it's just like based off of that precedent, why would you? Shouldn't that be the case against Obama ass as well? He was a president while all these supposed crimes happened. Yeah, I would love for somebody to explain what Obamagate is. Obamagate, like most other things, is just a huge ass distraction to try and get people to focus on something else while they're fucking getting sick and dying. That's it. And like I said, Obama ain't perfect at all. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if you're gonna try and assume this moral, like, oh yeah, well, now we care about the Constitution. Now we care about crimes done by presidents. Like, please stop. Please stop. Obama, literally, it's a distraction. Like most other things that they fucking doing, it's a distraction. And but we have to just remember where the focus is in this country, and a lot of things will make sense. A lot of the focus is the money, is the coin, okay? And if they have to put your body in front of a bullet to make them more coin, or in front of a virus to make their ass more coin, guess what? They're gonna do it. And so that's why so many people have been vocal about what's been going on in Georgia. So it's like, understand that they would sacrifice you if it means them making more money or making the money that they were used to before this goddamn quarantine had been set up. So it's just like, knowing that, you have to take precautions to protect yourself. And I say that while also understanding that there are some people who do not have a choice in all of this shit. A lot of people are being forced by their jobs to pick between going there or employment. Like the jobs are making people pick between their health and their employment. And, it is unfortunate that these to me, these solutions they're so clear. They're there. They're sitting there ready to be used. And because of the selfishness and greed of other people, it's just going to be human sacrifice. I hate it. I hate it. But yeah. Can we talk about this involuntary involuntary celibacy, girl? I'm telling you right now. Woo! The girls are going to be active when this quarantine is over. Oh, child, Steve must be new here. Steve said 100% of all people into politics are not true Christians, and they will not inherit the kingdom of heaven. It's like, girl, you must be new here. They are real Christians. What you think? This country was founded by real Christians. That's what you get. That's Christianity. Yeah, he must be lost. That shit remind me of when like some delusional Christians will be like, they'll be quick to call out other religions for their fucking violence, but then like turn a blind eye to the Crusades, turn a blind eye to the brainwashing and erasure of indigenous. Like they'll just like, but Muslims, it's like, girl. Oh, girl, we got his ass out of there. Yeah, Steve is a bot. But anyway, all right. I've been running my mouth for a whole ass hour. I love y'all so much. Child, yes, you could be a moderator. God damn it. Yes, I love y'all so much. Make sure that you're checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/AdrianExpression. I will be putting up a new episode of the podcast on Tuesday. So make sure you go over there right now. And there's a post up there asking you all what you want me to talk about on the podcast. And I will go through and pick everything. So far, I've been able to answer everybody's like questions and topics that they've been turning in for the podcast episode, because the podcast is like an hour long. Oftentimes it's longer. But if I get a lot of people, I'm gonna have to pick and choose the ones. But it's still gonna be a very full episode. Very full. So yeah, thank y'all so much for the support. Make sure you follow me on Twitter because I don't know how to shut the hell up. And it has gotten me into trouble, but at least you can watch it happen on Twitter at Adrian Expression. Yeah, I will definitely check in with you guys on Patreon, and you will see me on YouTube later on this week. I love you so much, babies. Bye.